name is Julian, and I would like to present the computer culture. So today I have brought my PC, which stands for personal computer. I would like to talk about how integrated computers are into society and how I personally connect with the computer culture. So first, computers have actually been around for a lot longer than most of us would like to believe. A man named Charles Babbage actually created something called the differential machine in 1822, which did basic calculations and looked like a textile machine. But it wasn't until the late 1930s that computers actually started to advance. So it wasn't until then that computers actually had programs and we could actually run practical things on them. But the issue with those type of computers were they were the size of this room, possibly by 2. And it wasn't until around 30 years later that personal computers around that size didn't come out. Now, who can tell me, or who knows which computer came out first, either HP or Apple, with the first laptop? You say HP? Right. HP came out in 1968, and then Apple didn't come out with their laptop until 1976. So, computers are actually a lot more integrated in today's society. Can anyone tell me how often they use computers throughout their day? From morning till night. When they don't use a computer, say your alarm clock, your phone, your car, school even has clocks, alarm clocks, bells, and computers are involved in our days from morning until night. So now that I have discussed about how computers are involved in our lives, I would like to talk about how I identify with computers. So back in 5th grade, I was not the best student. I didn't imagine that I could be where I am now studying the major that I am doing right now. Frankly, because I was a horrible student. I couldn't understand anything that my teacher was telling me. I didn't understand math to save my life. And thankfully, my mom took a chance on me and told me, the teacher on graduation day, that she's going to take a chance on me and let me pass it to the 6th grade. And for some reason in the 6th grade, that was when things officially clicked. And then in 7th grade, my friends started calling me nerd because I was the one that was able to help everybody with their homework, and I was just chilling in class. But my 7th grade science teacher was the one that made me actually fall in love with science in general, mainly physics. And because of him, I liked studying electricity. And one day I went home and I got curious about my computer. And I was wondering, how did something like that computer make something like that pop up on the screen? So without my mom's permission, I got a screwdriver and I took it apart and I tried to see what was on the inside. Obviously, she didn't like that very much. So I tried putting it back together and, obviously it didn't work. But it was that day that I figured out that what I wanted to study was computers, because it was something that I couldn't understand and I didn't like that. So as I am today, I am a CS major and I'm studying programming. So something practical that computers do today are something called apps. And in my class right now, we have to make tip calculators or something including if-then statements, where you can have a user, which is any one of you guys, using my computer. And if you guys want to, say, figure out how much a bill is, say you're on a date, and you don't want to pay the bill, but the guy has to figure out how much a tip is, tip calculator can figure out that without you having to do it by hand over and over and over again. So now that I've discussed how I connect with my culture, I hope you guys have a better understanding about how computers are integrated in our society, and thank you very much.